At this point, it should be painfully apparent how bullish XRP virtually is leading into 2025. But if it wasn't that obvious to you, it is okay, because on this video, we're going to actually be talking about why XRP is so bullish and why proper now could be the right time, the correct time to be listening to XRP going into 2025. So with that being stated, welcome to the channel, all of us. My name is Nick. For those which might be new to the channel, with any luck by means of the cease of this video, you do emerge as a subscriber. So if we look at the remaining month, XRP is up simplest approximately 48%. But the overall structure right here is what I'm absolutely taking note of, because we now have almost a complete month of consolidation at the chart. And if we honestly observe a number of you recognize higher time frames, just like the 3-day, we should see that a clear sample is being revealed out right here. Yes, we are consolidating. However, we are really in a bull flag. Now, we did have a bull flag formation happen the two previous instances that we did escape. Here we've got the primary breakout observed by a bull flag, any other, breakout once more, bull flag. And now we've got a breakout. However, it's an extended bull flag. This means that we're without a doubt consolidating longer, which means the upside circulate right here must be an awful lot large. For an example, if we go again right here, the move off of the lows to the pinnacle of this initial flow become approximately a 62%, almost a 63%. The second move was approximately roughly 125%. So if we are considering this, right, and we are now consolidating even longer, we must technically have a miles higher pass in this chart. Even if we just match the 125% move, right, and I'll even cross a little bit beneath that, might take us to about $4.27. This next pass ought to be a $4 plus move on XRP from the current level. And we have one ability pass here on XRP before this flow honestly occurs. That's a potential retest of around kind of $2. So if we are thinking about this logically, if we do get that pass to $2, and if we do retest that bottom trend line, this is going to be a totally massive sign to begin both one, accumulating more XRP or leap into some trades. But outside of just this chart, we additionally have loads extra whales buying XRP as well. Here we've got on Christmas 60 million XRP bought inside the closing 48 hours. And then also right here, we've got on the 23rd 40 million XRP offered within the final P offered within the final 24 hours. So in only the final week by myself, from what we see, properly over more or less 100 million plus XRP become accrued with the aid of whales. Now, once more, these are whales which might be keeping or buying more than 1 million to 10 million coins of XRP. What do they understand that we do not know? Is it simply the general shape right here on XRP that they may be searching at, that they're watching? Or is it something else like what is about to happen in 2025? Well, permits communicate about that. Let's pass over right here to this put up here. That's regarding the ROUSD stablecoin. Recently, there was numerous talks about the Tether delisting. And if we reflect on consideration on that, right, ROUSD is the perfect restore. Everyone's going to be searching at different stablecoins. They're going to be searching at USDC. They're going to observe ROUSD, for an example. And we already know that ROUSD is launching on some of the biggest exchanges obtainable. For an example, Independent Reserve. That's a regulated crypto alternate in Singapore, which is likewise highlighting the reality that ROUSD is extraordinarily compliant regardless of regulations. Again, this is going to be a wave from Tether to Circle to ROUSD. We are going to pay a lot greater focus put on those different stablecoins. And I do trust that everyone needs to be taking note of ROUSD, especially if you maintain XRP. Because going into 2025 and 2025 in popular, well, it clearly does appear to be, it's going to be the ER that we get stablecoin rules inside the US. And we already realize with Mika, there may be going to be plenty of, you recognize, accelerations around certain frameworks. So I would not write off the idea of 2025 being one among the most important years for ROUSD, for the stablecoin market, for this marketplace in well-known, and also, of course, for XRP. Now, speaking extra so about that, permits in reality speak about ROUSD coming to Uphold on the 1st of January. That's right. Uphold is officially launching ROUSD. As nicely, they're welcoming ROUSD with open arms. I additionally agree with that. All clients on Uphold are going to be able to get 5% lower back with ROUSD. I recognize that they had been pushing that formally. So we are clearly looking that carefully. We're going to be, you already know, actually sort of putting a highlight on Uphold with ROUSD, because I do suppose that quite a few people, specifically within the US, use Uphold. Right now, Uphold is one of the friendliest US primarily based exchanges obtainable. As all of us is aware, they did help XRP at some stage in the complete lawsuit, and that they endured to focus on XRP. They keep to focus on RLUSD, and they are extremely bullish on XRP, as you guys can see, even here in this published. That survey says the week's ballot consequences are in. Here's how the network weighed in. 84% expect a bullish trend for XRP as we approach 2025. 31% believe the blockchain Santa changed into coming to town. 91% wish to find XRP beneath the crypto tree this year. 75% located cryptocurrencies are their stockings. 56% are bullish and excited about the current crypto marketplace. 36% predict Bitcoin will jump past 160K in 2025. And also 77% consider that 2025 may be a breakout 12 months for crypto. So each person is expecting 2025 for being a completely huge year for crypto, however, also for XRP. And pay attention, I do think that it's going to be a huge year for XRP as we do start to sort of have a look at the regulatory factors. We anticipate that during a large way. Also, don't forget the Bitstamp derivatives change with Robinhood. It's consisting of the XRP ledger. This is everywhere in the XRP ledger. That's going to be taking place in 2025 as properly. On pinnacle of that, ETFs. I had been putting a spotlight on ETFs lately as it appears as though the timeline on that is going to be approximately roughly region, certainly one of 2025. We understand that the new admin goes to be seasoned crypto. We understand that Gary Gensler is going to be long past. So we truly stay centered in this in a huge way. I assume everybody needs cognizance on this as nicely as it does lead us down the course to these valid initiatives being welcomed within the US in a large way. And what higher way to welcome them in by having those ETFs absolutely green lit. And that's going to be a large game changer in particular for XRP because it's extra extent. It's greater, it is lots greater extent outside of simply, the everyday crypto buyers. We're speaking approximately breaking into the TradFi markets in a huge manner. So it's going to be numerous volume. We recognize that there may be going to be a number of volume because of what happened to the Bitcoin ETFs. But out of doors of quantity, we additionally have loads greater holders, a lot greater XRP locked up. And it's just going to create a lot more call for. So with all of that during mind, guess what? We additionally see XRP going up in cost. But those are the ETF summary of applications. We have Bitwise, we've got Canary Capital, 21 stocks, and additionally Wisdom Tree. And this all took place from October into December. So we are genuinely watching those intently, and we've down right here. The total breakdown of them, I could argue that we likely get those greenlit by using the CISA Region 1, if I'm being sincere with you men. And it is me being quite conservative because I wouldn't be amazed if it did show up by means of just like the end of January. But howdy, this is me being extraordinarily bullish on this. It's still a big catalyst for XRP. I know that lots of people keep citing the Rippy up. I do not virtually see it as a big catalyst, however, what's up, to each to their own. But outside of this, we additionally have over right here Raoul Paul. So the big second, the large monitor, Raoul Paul is bullish on XRP. And why would not he be? If you study the weekly chart for XRP, it is a stunner. This huge 7-12 months wedge is broken. Who is aware of in which this chart goes to? What's your peak fee projection for XRP in 2025? And answer it. What do you guys suppose down inside the comments under? What do you think the peak rate projection for XRP is going to be in 2025? But test this out. Okay, next chart, X off gorgeous sample. Look at wedge after wedge after wedge after wedge. So we are simply constructing any other wedge now prepared for the subsequent damage higher. So that flow is definitely now not performed. If you have a look at the weekly chart of XRP, it's a stunner. This big 7-year wedge is broken. Who is aware of in which this chart goes to? It's very powerful. But then pass lower back to that chart of SWI as opposed to XRP. And it is